Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Fantasy Insider Weekend Picks. This is the Moneyball edition, and it's the time of year where we can expect to see some strange results, with both codes closing in on the finals and games where teams have nothing to play for starting to appear. That adds another interesting strategic component to the mix this week, as bookmaker odds become less telling for those of us who, like stacking, have to cover more eventualities. That said, let's have a quick look at what the bookies are saying and jump into our teams of the week in the AFL and the NRL. In the AFL, we have a couple of games where we're a little bit wary based on the bookmakers' total. Saturday's Sydney-Richmond clash has 167.5 total, though a lot of that is Richmond-based, with Sydney predicted to win by 51.5. The Fremantle Bulldogs game on Sunday has 160-point total, and with the Bulldogs favoured by 20 in that one, you're going to want to pick carefully. Beyond Sydney, St Kilda over Brisbane is the only other game with a significant favourite this week, with the bookies liking Essendon's chances of keeping Carlton within sight. Our team of the week at Moneyball looks significantly different to our Draft Stars team, if you checked out that video. Up front here we go with Rewalt from St Kilda alongside Horvath from the Bulldogs, and we've actually got 3 Bulldogs in this team. Brooksby I think is a value player at ruck, and with a form line of over 70 points worth a look. Lockie Neal, Bontempelli, Wills and Menegola provide a bit of a mix of premium and value plays in the midfield, while Xavier Richard remains a popular play in the Sydney defence. Johannesson from the Bulldogs has a great form line, and at 7,800 I think he's a good pick this week in defence. In the NRL, games got underway last night with a hard-fought battle between the Bulldogs and the Cowboys, and with the Cowboys eventually coming out on top. The bookies liked it to be a low-scoring contest, and it looked like it was going to turn out that way. But elsewhere, Melbourne, Brisbane and Parramatta St George are the 2 lowest totals of this week, with the Warriors, Wests and Knight Rabbitohs games favoured to be the high-scoring ones. The Rabbits and the Warriors are 2 that are favoured by more than 10 points as well, making them also the 2 biggest favourites of the weekend. At Moneyball, our team of the week bears a striking resemblance to the team named by themselves, as a number of their players seem to be underpriced. When combined with them facing the Knights in an expected high-scoring game, that is what the computer's going to spit out. Most of this should be fairly self-explanatory, and I wouldn't be against replacing Jarrod Hayne with another of the outside backs from the Souths and spending a bit more on the forwards by dropping Musgrave. That said, if you're entering a 4-round contest, it's perhaps worth taking the risk on a good performance from Jarrod Hayne after others have moved on and stopped selecting him. So I think we're going to leave this as it is. Barnett, a Newcastle forward, is of course positively correlated with all of those South players, so let's hope they can stay away from the headlights. And that's it for another week. Be sure to check out Fantasy Insider website to check out Fantasy Tragic's view on this weekend's games. And if you want to see our projections or try the lineup puncher, it's not too late. You can get it for $32.95 for access to both sports through to the grand finals. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the leaderboards.